Welcome to StreetMotoZ. Happy 2024. We're going to cruise across Lake Murray Dam in Columbia, South Carolina. See what's going on. It's a little bit cool out here. Pretty windy. One time this was the largest earthen dam in the world. Apparently there's another one larger now. But there's Lake Murray. And that's an old coal plant. Used to be a hydroelectric. I don't know if they still do hydroelectric there or not. This road that we're on used to be the only way across. It was a 2-lane road, but then they added another lane. Now it's a 4-lane road. Those are called the wells, or the wells where water would come into the hydroelectric plant. Again, I'm not sure if that's operational anymore. It's a really windy day. Beautiful day out here today. It's about 50 degrees, a little chilly. I could use a little bit more warmer weather for motorcycle riding, but it's not horrible. This is an interesting part of the dam. There's some locks here where they can release a lot of water. They don't do that very often. I saw it one time. But here, you see all that on the fence? Those are all locks. People put locks on there, different shapes, just for some sort of memory. It is full of locks now. And there it is, Lake Murray. We're heading into Lexington, South Carolina now. It's a public park there. That place during the summertime gets really full. It's a public park with a beach. Families can bring their kids there to swim and play on the beach. Well, what's going on in 2024? I hope to make quite a few more videos. I still haven't found a good spot again to do my exercises. I got run off on the last spot. The high school didn't want me there anymore, so I'm off in search for another place to do some of my exercises. I think I found a spot for the cone weave and really every exercise except for the 40-foot knee down exercise. That place needs to be flat, wide, and deep, and there's not many places for that public or available that I can get access to. So I'm gonna find some, hopefully make some more videos, some good level 3 videos, and get better. And eventually we're gonna get to the level 4. There is a level 4. Haven't got to that yet. There's a place that's been there a long time. Wingert's Nursery. But we'll make some videos, and we'll make some videos of some of the level 3. I didn't make enough. Hopefully going to get better at that. It's just going to need some warmer weather. It is January, so early January. It's going to be cold for a little while. But hopefully we'll get some nice warm days coming in. every here and there, and then the days will get warmer and warmer on average. I got off on the interstate today, and they were doing a lot of maintenance on the interstate, and I have to show you some video of that. They cut the road, and it was just like sketchy. Oh my gosh, I couldn't wait to get off the interstate. It was really sketchy and scary, and I had to stay off this black line that was in the center because there was something about it that was pulling my motorcycle the wrong way. And anyway, I slowed down and took it really easy, tried to stay very carefully straight as possible on that interstate. Here's a video of the interstate. It's crazy. All right, and this is me going to the end of the road, and the only option here was to turn around or go on the interstate, so I decided I'll go ahead and get on the interstate. But look, I've got walls on both sides of the road. It is forcing you down this road. You don't have any options. You are on the interstate, and there's no way to pull off. You just better go. Once I got on interstate, once I got on this section right here, the road had been ground away, and so there were like lines running up and down the road where the road had been ground away. And I noticed it was quite uneven. This black line was really horrible. See this black line in the middle of this lane of the interstate? Well, it will show back up again multiple times. See, it's on the other side now, and it has grooves on each side of it, and I could feel it. I could feel the front end getting pulled and then the back end getting pulled. There it goes on this lane again, the black line, and on either side of that black line there's concrete that has been ground away and grooves in that concrete. There was no warning of this when I was getting onto the interstate, so I didn't know it was coming until it hit me. So I just had to deal with it. I slowed down, tried to keep it around 65, didn't want to get too slow with all the traffic. And you can see there's asphalt patches, grooves, yellow painted lines in the middle of the road. Just all kinds of nasty stuff for a motorcycle. Oop, I got on the line and it kind of pulled me. I tried to get out of it without, you know, I was trying to not have an accident at all. So just wanted to ride as straight as I could and as careful as I could, and it was just sketchy. I don't know why road crews will leave an interstate like this. Cars and trucks aren't impaired too much by these road grooves like this. They just have to deal with the bumps and the unevenness. Motorcycle riders have to deal with the bumps, the unevenness, and the grooves pulling the motorcycle in one direction or the other. Here you can see I do have a lane I can get off on and sit and wait, so at least there's a little bit of a breath here that you could take, but then you're back on a two-lane road with walls on both sides and grooves in the middle of the road. It was really bad. I was kind of glad I got off this section. And I was looking for the next exit. I wanted to get off of this interstate pretty quickly. The sooner the better. Look at that. There's that black line with the grooves all in it on either side of it. I was paying so much attention to the road I couldn't read the signs that were on the sides of the road to find out what was coming up. I was just looking for the next exit. thought about getting in the opposite lane. I would have to have driven faster, you know, to keep up with traffic. And I felt driving slower, you know, mid to low 60s would be safer for me. This was just, look at those bumps. They're just ridges leading off to the side of the road. It was really bad. I don't know if anybody else has had interstate road conditions this bad in your state, but this part on I-26 just north of Columbia is really not cool. Those guys need to do a better job, I think. But the nightmare was over. I was able to get off and survive that part of the interstate. That was horrible. Here I'm off the interstate, back on the main roads and just having some fun. Heading back to the house, enjoying the day and the ride. This is a pretty nice road here, kind of a fun road to ride on. A lot of traffic though. This is a fun little roundabout. There's not many roundabouts, so those are always fun to get on and zip around. And on the home stretch, about to heading home. Been cool. So let's go. Go. Hope you like this video. Like and subscribe. And remember, it's not about the destination. It's about the ride, baby. Woo! Yeah! Still got my Dragonfly buddy. Woo!